It's Divas That Care Radio. Stories, strategies, and ideas to inspire positive change. Welcome to Divas That Care, a network of women committed to making our world a better place for everyone. This is a global movement for women, by women, engaged in a collaborative effort to create a better world for future generations. To find out more about the movement, visit divasthatcare.com after the show. Right now, though, stay tuned for another jolt of inspiration.
Hello to all. Welcome to Divas That Care Network. I am Joyce Benning, and I will be your host for this invigorating, robust lifestyle show. Please check out divasthatcare.com and listen to all the amazing hosts as they interview women around the world. I am just overly excited today to have with me three high school young diva girls that are representing Team JC Strong. They are Julia Barber, Carson McHugh, and Madeline Smith. Would each one of you please introduce yourself and just give us a little bit of information about yourself today?
Hi, I'm Julia. And I go to Eisenhower High School, and I'm a junior, and I'm involved in my school's dance team. I'm junior class president, and I'm our school's KY president as well.
My name is Carson. I'm also a junior at Eisenhower High School. Just like Julia, I'm pretty involved in the school. I'm an executive council. I do BPA, cheer, and softball at the high school.
Hi, I'm Madeline Smith. Like my two friends here, I'm also a junior at Eisenhower High School, and just like them too, I'm involved in various activities and clubs at my school, including cheerleading, KY, National Honor Society, and orchestra.
Oh, wow. You three are very involved. Oh, that is just incredible. How neat. Well, that brings me to the topic of the show today is Leukemia Lymphoma Society Students of the Year campaign, which your team is JC Strong. Wow. Would you girls please let our listeners fill them in a little bit about what is Team JC Strong and what are you doing with this team?
A little bit about Team JC Strong. The first team started in 2019 when Julia's sister Caroline ran in honor of JC. And last year, three of our classmates, Kale, Jack, and Jason, ran Team JC Strong also. And then this year, so we're the third legacy team, and we're running just to keep JC's memory alive.
Oh, wow. Wow. Now, was JC a dear friend of all of you students, and did he suffer from leukemia, lymphoma?
Yes, so our friend J.C. Delamore, he fought leukemia for 11 years, and we all met him in elementary school, and we watched him battle this horrible disease. J.C. was the most optimistic, cheerful kid ever. He always had a smile on his face, and he was always planning for the future. He inspired not only us, but all of the kids at our school, and unfortunately, J.C. lost his battle with leukemia on May 20th of 2018. We're running this campaign in memory of him and to honor his amazing family.
Oh, wow. That is incredible how he fought it for 11 years. So you grew up together, basically.
Yeah.
And, oh, man, that is incredible how you are all, and especially this is the third legacy team now. Every year you've been doing it to keep his memory alive and in remembrance of him. Oh, I love that. That is just incredible.
Well, thank you.
Well, that probably answers why this cause is so near and dear to you, because you have lost a very dear friend to this.
Mm-hmm.
And he sounds like he was an incredible boy.
He really was.
Wow. So as this team JC Strong, what do you do to support it? How could the listeners even get involved? And what are some of the activities that you are doing to support this cause?
So like you said, we're raising money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We have a lot of events going on and coming up for sure. We did a Kindergarten Gift Back Night. That was one of the things we done. This Saturday, we're having our chicken and pickle tournament here in Wichita. We have a bingo night coming up. And then for people all around, if they wanted to help support our campaign, we're selling super cute JC Strong T-shirts and masks. And then you can also just donate to us and help us out. And you can find tons more information about our campaign on our website, on our JC Strong team link. And we have a team page, and it just lists some of the things we're doing.
Oh, awesome. And we will definitely post that link. And now is that just can you give our listeners, please, the link so they can hear it from you also?
Yes.
Okay, let me think about it. It's is it? You got it. Okay.
Our link to our fundraising page is bit.ly/Team JC Strong.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. That is great. And we will post it also. Well, you caught my attention because you said in how you're supporting this, you're doing a pickleball tournament.
Yes, we are having a pickleball. So here in Wichita, we have Chicken and Pickle. It's a fun little place we have out east. And so this Saturday, we just had people donate to sign up and make a team. And then so we're just having a fun little pickleball tournament. And then we're also going to do raffles and sell T-shirts and stuff like that. Just have a fun little event where people can get together and play some pickleball.
And play pickleball. Oh, my goodness. How fun. That sounds really neat. And how about the Kinder Scott Give Back Night? What kind of fundraiser? What was involved with that?
So we had that at the end of last month. Mm-hmm. And we did it. It was a 2-day event where you could come in the store and you could buy, whatever Kinder you'd like, and you could do it in the store, you could do it online, and they just gave a % back to us from every sale. So that was a event we had.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was great. That was a neat way to raise some funds. And this coming Saturday sounds like a fun time event for family members and everyone to get involved with the pickleball tournament at Chicken and Pickle. Oh, how fun. Now, are there certain dates that this fundraiser runs from? Are we in the middle of it, or is it just starting? What are the dates involved in this?
Yeah, so it's been going on since March 3rd, and then our last day to raise money is April 23rd.
Okay.
So right in the middle of it.
We're right in the middle. Perfect timing. Yeah. I love that. Gives our listeners lots of opportunities to get involved. That is incredible. Yeah. And to donate to a worthy cause. Oh, great. Well, how did you girls come up with these ideas to, is it new ideas every year, or do you kind of have a tradition that you follow on what you're going to do as fundraisers?
Yeah, so 2 years ago when my older sister ran her campaign, she did a bingo night at our school, and then last year the next team also did that. So we're carrying on that tradition, having one this year. And but some of our ideas are actually new, like our chicken and pickle tournament. That's like a new idea we came up with. We have some team meetings. You can brainstorm with our team members, think of some good events. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is just neat. So you do have kind of some traditional ones, but you're open to starting new ones also to raise the funds for them. Oh, goodness. That is incredible how you girls are doing that. I just love that. So many different ideas coming together, and it's neat how you formed a team to do it. Do you feel a lot of support through the high school doing these events?
Yes, we have a lot of support in our high school. Our principals are super helpful, and our Stuco advisor, Miss Nally, and our KY sponsor, Miss Cross, they've been super helpful with helping us get volunteers for events, and, lots of support through our school.
Oh, that is incredible. That really helps back you girls up for what you are doing. You're doing a very much humanity purpose in the community, helping the community and the high school and keeping a memory alive of a very dear friend. Wow, that is so awesome.
Thank you.
Well, you're so welcome. Well, what made the three of you decide, maybe each one of you could share, what was an experience that you remembered about JC that made you really want to be part of this team this year?
I really think that just growing up with JC and watching him and his battles and his family and all of their struggles with leukemia, and just being able to celebrate with him during the good times and cry with him during the bad times, I think that just after almost 3 years since his passing, I think it really just it was really a calling to be able to run in his memory.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And how about the other two girls? You have a certain memory that you would like to share with our listeners on what initiated you to join this team this year?
Yeah, so one of my main inspirations was growing up, we were always like in class with JC, also the three of us plus him, and we would have Leukemia and Lymphoma Society do fundraiser at our school, at our elementary school, and we would do like pennies for pasta and to raise money for LS, and that really inspired me also, and seeing how happy JC would be for having those amazing fundraisers at our school. It was awesome to see him with them.
Oh, goodness. Oh, how neat. It sounds like JC was very involved going to school even through his whole battle with the leukemia.
Yes, for sure.
He must have been incredible. He sounds incredible.
Yes.
And how about the other one? What is your memories of JC?
I think the main reason I wanted to run is to, one, share JC's stories, because the main thing I remember is especially we had substitute teachers and people coming in and not knowing JC's story like the rest of us did. And so I think the main thing like I want to gain from this experience is just make sure everyone knows JC's story and know what he went through and how we can help people in the future go through the same thing.
Oh, wow. Those were all beautiful memories. Oh, that is incredible how you are carrying on his legacy and his memory within the school. Oh, that is just beautiful. Well, have you girls set a goal that you would like to reach this year as you're doing this campaign?
Yes, our goal is actually $50,000. If we raise $50,000, we get to fund a research project in JC's name. So that's one of our main goals for this campaign, is because we want to be able to fund a research project in JC's name. Actually, the Team JC Strong team last year raised enough money to fund 2 research projects in his name. So we're just wanting to raise one of those too.
Oh, wow. Wow, that tells me what kind of support Team JC Strong is getting and how much work Team JC Strong is putting in to make this a success. That says a whole lot about what you have, what your goals are, and what the prior ones have been doing, and now what your goals are. Oh, that is awesome.
Well, thank you.
Wow, you are doing a fabulous memory to JC. Oh, that's incredible. Wow. Well, you all three are very, very busy in high school. I mean, the activities you all named as you were going through your bios, I'm like, oh my, and now they have time for this, and then I'm hearing what your goal is. I'm going, wow. How do each one of you find the time to commit to a fundraiser for JC and a memory like this, plus still keep schoolwork done, keep all the activities going that you're involved in? How do each one of you do that?
So I think that we just have to work on having really good time management to get all that stuff done and have a really strong work ethic. And I always can ask people for help, like my team members and my friends or my parents or anybody. It's never, a bad idea to ask for some help once in a while. And I know it's a lot for us high school students to do all of this, but when we're all together, we can do everything, and it's been awesome.
Oh, that is great. Wow. Those are assets that will carry you on in life. That is incredible. I love that. And do the two of you also want to share with how you keep everything going and take care of all these activities in your busy life?
I think just like Julia mentioned, we have such a great team behind us. And with the two teams that happened before us, just so many people are involved within Team JC Strong, members from the past that were on past teams. And just JC's mom, Angie Delamore, actually is very out there in the community, and everyone knows her name. And so she has a lot of people that want to come in and support us, people maybe that we don't even know, but they're willing to support us. So I think, like Julia said, that's really the easiest way we're getting through these 7 weeks, is just with all the people around wanting to support.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is incredible, too. I just love that, because with a team, you can do so much. Teamwork is what it's all about, and I'm hearing it time and time from each one of you, and then with the whole community being involved in the teamwork in the school. That is awesome. That's incredible. And how about you? Do you have some tips to add to that on how you keep all the activities going?
I think both Julia and Carson summed it up pretty well. I think just being able to, we all have such a strong work ethic, and just being able to ask people for help is such a big thing. I know sometimes it's really hard to ask people for help, but you need to do that. When you have so many things going on and you just feel so busy all the time, it's so important to ask for help. And then just the community and them backing us up in this campaign and just being able to help us out has been really beneficial for our campaign.
Oh, that is great. Yes. And like you said, a key is asking for help. Too many times we think, I can do this myself. And if we would just reach out to others, they're so willing to help, and it makes them feel good, too, to be able to help. So That is incredible. All three of you are, wow, you are doing awesome, and so much you will take on as you graduate from high school with all this. This is such a learning and such a great experience for all three of you to be going through, along with your whole high school supporting you. That's what I love, too. That is great. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, like on your bingo night at the high school, do you do that just one time during this period, or do you do it every week? How often do you do your bingo night if we have some listeners in the Wichita area that would like to attend?
So our bingo night is actually going to be on April 17th. And so in the past, both of our teams have been able to do it in our school. But this year with COVID and everything going on and the craziness of that, we are actually going to be doing a parking lot bingo. So our supporters and people that would like to come play bingo will drive up and get their bingo cards, and then they will go park in a parking spot, and then they will tune to a radio frequency that we have, and we will have somebody just calling the bingo numbers and the bingo cards, and that's how we will be doing bingo. And we'll have lots of raffles and food, and just it's going to be auction items. It's going to be a really fun night. But that's our one bingo night that we have. So we're really excited for that.
Oh, that sounds fun. I mean, that even sounds fun the way you girls have organized it with the parking lot and thought ahead of everything on having a radio frequency or a station to tune into so everybody can hear it. Wow. There's been a lot of pre-planning, I am hearing, that has gone into this. Go ahead.
So that was it.
How long in advance, how early did you start planning for all these activities and start thinking about what you wanted to do? How long did it really take you to put all this together?
Actually, at the end of our campaign, we have this big event called Grand Finale. And so last year at Grand Finale, we actually decided to run our team for this year. And that was in March, I believe. And so actually, it's been like almost almost a whole year. It's been over a whole year since we've been planning all these events and getting our team ready and getting everything prepared for this.
Wow. Oh, I can believe it, because there was a lot of pre-planning that needed to go into this and to make it all successful, especially with your goal to make this all happen. Now, like on the bingo night, have there been a lot of businesses and a lot of people donate items for the bingo prizes and things like this?
We have actually been able to go around our community, and we've had a lot of support with that. We've been able to ask businesses for some donations and stuff for all of our events and stuff throughout this campaign and our grand finale. And so, like I said earlier, our community has just been great with being able to help us out in this campaign. So, yes, for bingo night, we've had a lot of donations come from people in and around the Wichita area.
Wow. Oh, that is great. That is really neat. That really shows a lot of support, and it helps you girls, because, I mean, it makes you feel like you have the support behind you to keep moving forward, and this is something you really need to be involved in. Wow, that is just awesome. I just am so overwhelmed of everything you three girls are doing, and I had heard a little bit about Team JC Strong from Krista. She kind of told me a little bit about it, but wow, I had no idea what was all involved in putting it all together and what is all happening with it. That is just incredible. Well, as we start, are there some other things you would like to tell our listeners yet before our interview is done here today that you would like to share with our listeners?
I don't think so. I think we're just grateful for everyone who listened and let us share our story about Team JC Strong. And if you're wanting to, donate or stuff like that, there's multiple different ways, even if you don't live here in Wichita. And a lot of information, if you're curious to know some more things, is on the website link Maddie said earlier. So I don't think so. I think we got our story out there and shared everything we would like to share.
Oh, well, that is just incredible. Well, you three, I just think it's awesome what you are doing. I just love it. It is such a tribute to such a dear friend from what I have heard from all three of you. It has touched my heart, and I never knew JC, and I mean, I'm like, wow, what a legacy you are carrying on for him, and the memories that you have of him are continuing on. That is just beautiful. I just love it. I just truly want to thank you, Julia and Carson and Madeline, for being on my show today, Robust Lifestyles, and for sharing all about Team JC Strong. And we will have to have you back in the future and give all of our listeners an update on all the activities and how they all went. And we would love to have you back after the fundraiser's over and give us an update on everything about that. Would that be something the three of you would be interested in doing?
That sounds awesome.
Sure. Yes, we'd love to.
Oh, awesome. I am excited. I have the dates written down of when it's over, so I will definitely be contacting you back so you can update our listeners on everything that happened. Oh, thank you three so much, and I wish you all a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. You are so very welcome. And I just want to thank all of our listeners for listening to this incredible interview with our three new amazing young divas. And be sure to check out all the hosts and their shows on divasthatcare.com. Have a fantastic day. Be kind to all. Give your animals an extra hug and share your love with them too. And until we connect again on Robust Lifestyles, stay strong and healthy.
Thanks for listening. This show was brought to you by Divas That Care. Connect with us on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course on divasthatcare.com, where you can subscribe to our newsletter so you don't miss a thing.